What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for clicking on this video. The other day I was doing a review on this Rock Island M1911A1 officer's model, and I stumbled upon a topic that I kind of want to expand on just a little bit. And that topic is if you are carrying concealed weapon or open carry. I guess this is more for like carrying concealed. Do you carry with a round in the chamber or an empty chamber? And my my answer would be every time I'm carrying with a round in the chamber because in a gunfight, time is everything. In 1 second, half a second could mean the difference in life and death. So you want to afford yourself as much time possible, and if that means carrying around in the chamber, it's gonna save me the time from not having to draw and then chamber around. Then I'm gonna do that, and that's what safeties are for. This gun's not gonna go off even without the safety, and that trigger can get pulled. That hammer's not falling because it's got a grip safety. So that grip safety has to be compressed for that hammer to fall. I mean, I know not every gun has that grip safety, but yeah, even that thumb safety, I trust that thumb safety. I know this is completely safe to carry. I mean, I could even carry it with the hammer back and no safety. I mean, I'm perfectly fine. Just even if it didn't have this grip safety, I'm speaking as if I was carrying one of my other guns without the grip safety. I mean, and I don't even need the safety. I feel fine. I know that gun isn't gonna go off because I always carry in a holster. And this is my advice to everybody. You should never carry a gun just in your waistband with no holster, because what that does is that leaves your trigger exposed. With a holster, your trigger's not exposed. And you're thinking because your gun is underneath your clothes, the trigger's not exposed, but it is, because something can still easily, if you fall into something, bump into something or someone grabs you, I don't know, their finger or corner of a table could get lodged. It can get through your clothes very easily and just go right into your trigger guard, and you make the wrong move and that trigger is going to get pulled and you're going to shoot yourself. But with a holster, nothing can get into that trigger guard area. That trigger is not getting pulled. And if it does, like I said, I have that grip safety, but if I didn't, I, I would have the thumb safety on. So if that did happen somehow, it's not not with a holster. So uh, and I think the main point is, imagine somebody has a drop on you, with meaning they got a gun pulled and they have it pointed at you. You have to draw from the drop now to defend your life. Meaning you have to draw on the person that's got the drop on you already having their gun pointed at you. And there's a couple different ways you could do that. I mean, you wait till they get distracted for, if they just turn their head or even their eyes, they're just checking the area out. They're not looking at you. Just all it takes is 1 second for them to get distracted. That's it. That's all the time you should need to be able to pull your weapon out and do whatever it is you have to do. Okay. Now, or you could conceal your draw, meaning if I was carrying on my hip, I would turn this hip away from him, so, and act like I'm getting cash or whatever to give to him, but I'm really would be drawing a weapon, and I could just get it out of my holster and spin around and shoot or whatever I have to do. And there's the third way is, if they're close enough, you could use your one arm, your non-shooting arm hand, to deflect their weapon away from you so it's not pointed at you as you draw your gun and get shots or do whatever it is you have to do. Okay, I don't want to sit here and tell people to shoot anybody. I don't know, everybody's circumstances are different. I mean, whatever, most people would never have to use their firearm on another person. Okay, probably like 99% would never have to use their firearm on another person. But imagine having to draw like that in each of those instances and not having a round in the chamber. You'd have to draw in each of those instances and chamber your round first. And they would hear that, they would see that, and they would probably start shooting right away. I mean, if they had any sense. Um, the only there are ways that I could see you don't necessarily need a round chamber, which would be if you're in a store and it's getting robbed, a guy has got his back to you, you could draw your weapon and then rack it and do whatever it is you have to do, um, assuming he doesn't have an accomplice. Or like an active shooter situation, you would hear shots and you'd be able to draw your weapon and chamber around. But those are instances where your life isn't really in danger at that moment. But if your life ever was in danger, you're gonna need your gun really quick, and you're gonna need to get it in the fight as soon as possible, and that means having a round in the chamber. I think that's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't know what else there is to say about it. We could go over different circumstances, but none of us can foresee the future. So prepare for everything is basically how I approach this whole topic. Um, if you learned something from this video, click the like button. If you liked it and want to see more videos, hit the subscribe. Um, if you feel differently about something that I've said, please feel free to comment. I'd like to hear everybody's different opinions. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time.